Hello, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Today, Grandma would like to tell you a flannel board story, and this story is called The King Who Worked for His Living. A long time ago, there lived a king named Benjamin, and he lived and ruled in a land called Zarahemla. One day, King Benjamin called his son Mosiah, and he had him write a proclamation or an announcement requesting all the people to come to the temple so that King Benjamin could talk to them. Now, loving King Benjamin as they did, the people were happy to come to the temple so that they could hear their king talk to them. So many people came to hear Benjamin speak to them that they couldn't all get into the temple. And so King Benjamin had a tall tower built so that he could stand on top of the tower. You can imagine that he's standing on a tower so that he can speak to the people. But even standing on his tower, all the people couldn't hear him. And so Benjamin had some helpers write his words that he was speaking, write them down so that the words could be taken to the people who were far away, so that the words could be read to them so that they could hear what King Benjamin wanted to say to them. Now, as King Benjamin began to speak, he told them that throughout the years of his life, he had served them with all his mind, might, and strength, and that he had not sought for gold or riches or silver. Instead, he had worked with his own hands to serve them so that they wouldn't have great taxes to pay. And he had done these things so that he might have a clear conscience before God. He told the people, he said, "And behold, I tell you these things that ye may learn wisdom, that ye may learn that when ye are in the service of your fellow beings, ye are only in the service of your God." And then King Benjamin continued and asked them a question. He said, "If it were right for him as their king to serve them, was it not right then that they should serve each other? And if they felt that they should thank King Benjamin, who was only their earthly king, how much more important was it for them to thank God, who was their heavenly king, for all of his many blessings to them?" King Benjamin then reminded them that all Heavenly Father required was for them to keep his commandments. Now, King Benjamin told them that he was getting old and that soon he could no longer be their king, that soon he would return to God. And for this reason, his son Mosiah would be their king instead. King Benjamin asked them to keep the commandments of God, which King Mosiah would deliver to them, and that if they would do this, that they would be blessed and that they would prosper in the land. And then King Benjamin told them of an angel from God who had come and told him many things about Jesus, who would one day come to the earth. He would perform many miracles, such as healing the sick and causing the lame to walk and the blind to see and curing all manner of diseases. He told of the temptations and great sufferings that Jesus would experience, and that he would be called Jesus Christ, the Son of God, and his mother shall be called Mary. King Benjamin told of the crucifixion of Christ and his resurrection from the dead. To help them better understand what God wanted them to do, King Benjamin said that they should be kind to each other and to share what they had with each other, to feed those who were hungry, give clothes to those who were in need, to visit the sick, and to help others understand the teachings of our Heavenly Father. As he finished speaking, King Benjamin sent some of his helpers among the people to ask them if they believed the words which he had spoken to them. They all cried with one voice, saying, "Yea, we believe all the words which thou hast spoken to us." And then they told him that they were willing to make a covenant, which is a promise, with God, that they would do his will and be obedient to his commandments. These were the words that King Benjamin had hoped to hear, and they made his heart feel happy. So he had the names of all those who had made this promise written down for his record. And then, after consecrating his son Mosiah to be their ruler and appointing priests to help to teach the people the commandments of God, he dismissed the multitude, so that now the multitude knew that Mosiah was going to be the rightful king. Isn't that a wonderful story about a righteous king who served? He wasn't trying to become rich off of the labor of his people, but he wanted to serve. And that is a good example for us, that we can serve one another. And in that way, we are serving our Heavenly Father and helping to keep his commandments. I hope we will all try to make good choices and to help one another and be kind to one another. Remember, Grandma loves you, and I'll talk to you again later.